Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Cyberverse Warrior Class Bumblebee. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the... well, let's start with the feet. Alright, so if you follow me on Twitter, you know as soon as I picked this figure out of the box, or out of the packaging, his legs fell off. They just completely fell off. They're not actually held in place by pins or anything. Oh, and there's no poseability in the knees, really. They actually are just held in place by plastic tabs on the sides, round tabs, and then on the front there is this little plastic peg or tab that pegs in right in front of my thumb. So the legs don't bend and they don't move, and they're not supposed to. They just fall off. Coloring wise, the yellow is fine, except when we get into vehicle mode. More on that in a little bit. And the figure looks... actually, the figure looks kind of bad, if I'm honest. The head sculpt isn't very good. It's not pleasant to look at. It doesn't even feel like Bumblebee all that much. Alright, I'm just going to levy with you. This is not a great figure. And it's also broken. So the gimmick for this guy is this arm, his left arm. It's supposed to be able to bend down and lock in place, and then you push on the chest, and it does this. It's supposed to come all the way up and spin, but it doesn't lock into place. So you just have this perpetually poking forward arm that spins like a blender. And even then, it doesn't spin very well. Just transforming it once actually reduced the spinning by half. So you can also spin it with your finger. Okay. Positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Alright. Where do I even begin? Okay. Alright, look. Poseability-wise. Ball joints in the hips, they're way too loose. That's fixable. There is a hinge joint here in the elbow. I'm sorry, in the shoulder. And then a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Arms do not move in and out. Head does swivel side to side. And then there's this piece of crap. Robot mode is bad. It's just bad. And it's smaller than all the other robot modes in this line. I'd compare them to other figures. Actually, hold on. I have a Shockwave. He's the only figure I've left out. So he's even shorter than Shockwave at this point. So I give this robot mode a back of the hand. Now, for those of you who were wondering why I haven't hit a hammer to it, I haven't finished the review yet. Okay, transformation is actually neat. The transformation is actually pretty good. It's nothing we haven't seen before, but I like it. Put the legs together. Take the chest, fold it up in front of the face. Take the the backpack, fold that up, and they will snap into place, sort of. And then you end up with a GoBot. Seriously, this is a GoBot. Okay. Take the entire upper part of the head and car area, fold it back, and it will peg into the back of the feet. Though getting it pegged in is not that easy. Take the arms and fold them forward into the cavity of the chest. But before you do that, make sure as you're turning the left arm that the non-spiked side of the gun is pointing towards the outside of the car, because it becomes the bottom of the door panel. Do that for both sides, and then take the kibble that's on the outside of the arm and fold that over to form the hood. And you end up with a little sporty car. And the car mode is fine. It's fine. It's got some hinges in the front and what looks to be more hinges sticking out of the hood, but otherwise it's okay. And if you look at the bottom, it doesn't completely look like a robot is stuffed under there. Okay, it kind of does look like there are parts of a robot, but it's better than some of the other figures in this line. It's an okay car mode. It's fine. Everything's fine. Transformation back, super simple. Open up the hood, and then flip out the arms. Come to the back. Grab the spoiler and unpeg it. Flip that up to form the chest and the backpack. Peg the back into place. And then split the legs. And there we go. And we have the robot mode again. And I realized I didn't give you a 360-degree look. I mean, if you put the one arm forward, it's a giant hollow backpack. It's fine. It's for small children. It's fine. This figure is fine. It costs $15. It's not worth $4, but it's fine. Oh, who am I kidding? Wow, that exploded way more than I thought it was going to. Okay. So, we're going to finish the review with looking at a good Bumblebee figure. This Bumblebee figure is great. It's expensive, but it's great. Pick this one up instead. Don't buy a deluxe class Cyberverse Bumblebee. I'm going to now have to go clean up and find where all his parts went. I really didn't throw it down that hard. It just exploded. Alright, let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Like, subscribe, bell thing. I'm Baltmatrix, and I have some cleaning up to do.